how it's going to play out. And I do still feel like, especially now that, because I was saying Stomp was going to be sort of the main deciding factor, but actually it was Nex on that first map. He went out of control. He just hit every shot that he needed to. So on this map, you know, give Stomp an AWP on any side, and it's going to be dangerous.
I hope. Because Stomp has been a pretty impressive player, standout player, I think, for Team Izak.
Yeah, and you know, we brought this point up. We said, like, you know, someone should be looking at, like, if there are any like Polish talent scouts out there, then, you know, they should maybe try and sort of, you know, get in contact with him. And it's true, based on what we've seen so far, it's looking interesting. Now, this is sort of the big divide that people sort of, I think people underestimate how big the divide is between being a mechanically good player in the game and then having like a good mentality for being a professional player. That isn't just like some, oh yeah, okay, if you can just add a little bit to the mentality, then it's good. No, it's like a huge gap between those two things, and some people can learn it over time and some people can never learn it and just will never be professional players just because you can't teach them anything, you can't talk to them, you can't get through it all. I don't know anything about Stomp, so it could very well be. I certainly hope that it is, because if he has the mentality to go with the mechanics, then that's good fun, you know. It's always fun to watch someone who's sort of up and coming in the scene potentially. He's going to walk right into a headshot. He's also vulnerable to the caster curse, so that's good to know.
Yeah, well played, man. Well played. He walked right into that. He was being very aggressive, and I was just waiting for it, waiting for him to take the bullet to the face, and he did. Had to happen. Had to happen. You had to build it up. Still, Team Skyart, I do like the default setup there. It does pay off in the end. Stomp is going to have to be very careful now about how he approaches the rest of this round. They're going to leave him solo A. And in the meantime, 4 players rotated over towards that B side here for Izak. Still looking to see if any target is going to present itself, because Skyart are actually playing this pretty slow. 2 drop. Let's see, Lily Guzman, does it work for him or not? Doesn't even decide to go for the full peek.
No, he's waiting patiently. They do have another 2 on the B-bomb side, but the fact is, if he goes down in that drop, then these 2 people are going to be in a lot of trouble in the back of this plateau. Not easy if people are coming in from the site and from the main hallway here, but again, Team Sky being kind of patient. Now they're finally going to go flood out into the middle. Izak is there, and he's going to give a headshot on Slice. That's a good start, and he keeps falling back to the next corner. Stomp is very low on health. Marker gets a kill, and now they're just going to get overrun. Stomp couldn't stop that one, and now Marker, more headshots coming in. The double for him so far. Next, in a 1 versus 4, he's going to get 1 headshot, going for more. Look at the patience, clicking away and hitting a 3rd one, and Marker's out. Could this really be the clutch?
Can he find the kit? Can his teammates tell him where it was dropped? That's what he needs to do here.
It was right in there. I just saw it out of the corner of my eye, but he's going to be going down. I think it was by the vent. Still, he tried his very best. Not necessarily his fault in that situation. But a nice start for Team Skyart. They're a whole map down, so winning a pistol like this definitely going to feel good.
Yeah, they needed that T-side start, I think, as well. So far, you're right. You pointed this out earlier at the beginning of the day, that the trend seems to favor the T-side. When you're starting off on the map, you in general can get a pretty decent lead going. We haven't really seen too many CT lockdowns. And so Skyart are like, all right, that's enough of the CT side. You know, we started that on cast. Definitely did not work. Time for us to go ahead and start bringing the pain ourselves. So 1-0 lead after that pistol round win. And the force buy obviously coming in here from Team Izak, although Stomp and Nex both prioritizing or trying to save some money. So it makes you think double op as quickly as possible here for Team Izak.
Well, look at Lei making the plays here. With the Deagle, he's checked the whole courtyard, so they can stack 4 people in the B-bomb site because they know that there's no one else out there. That in itself is really valuable, but Nex goes down. Slice will pick up the kill. There's Stomp taking 1 with a C7, but he can't follow it up, so Team Skyart, we're actually walking into a bit of a trap there, but they come out just fine.
Blazed right through it. Slice in particular, 2 kills for him. If not 3. So Slice doing a lot of work this round, taking point. And he's still alive. He's still looking for his way out. He could actually go ahead and die. Lei definitely appreciates that.
He could go ahead and die.
So Stomp picking up a kill. Lei as well. And well, now we get to see what we have in store for us here, because it's going to be another round of eco. So great, Anders. Another round where it's going to be pistols in play. And so far, it looks like the French team at least have been somewhat revitalized after this break, after this change of maps. They're looking a bit more aggressive here on this T-side cobble.
Look at the buy coming out of Team Skyart. It's actually, for once, I'm kind of like, all right, whatever, because they know they're not going to have any armor on Izak's team. They killed everyone that last round, so just Mac 10 is the one UMP is like the most impactful weapon here, but they're going to get a lot of money out of it. Why not? Why not?
Why are you even attempting a kill with a pistol?
Yeah.
When you've got that many SMGs. The whole point is to make money in this round.
Look at Nex. He knows the madness is coming his way, and he has a USP to try and stop it.
No, this is why I'm not that big of a fan of going full SMGs like this, because even if, all right, Chaka got 2 kills, but the others, you just got 1 kill. I mean, you bake $600, great. Still doesn't necessarily pay off the money you put into the MAC-10. So,
Yeah.
you know, why? I mean, just go for the rifles. Have like a couple guys there to farm your oppers, right? If they can get more money, that's really good for them. But just invest in the rifles, I'd say. Can't make enough money in the round to pay off 5 SMGs.
Here's the other thing. Now they save 2 of the SMGs going into this round, and they're playing against 2 AWPs and 4 M4s, so this could be a problem. We'll see if it will be. Nexus already moving up towards the plateau, and in the middle we've got Stomp and Izak, but he's actually fallen all the way back to Chicken Coop. I guess that smoke just made him not want to do it anymore.
Oh, I like it. Nex, each one getting a piece of the action. Very straightforward approach here from Team SkyArt, and it's definitely not working. The B defense just rock solid. Leaves Maka alone, charging into his certain death in a perfect round for Izak. Just a little bit of damage taken from both B defenders, but they just managed to pick up all the kills between the 2 of them, and that's really going to throw a wrench in things now for Team SkyArt. Now do we see the A long take? Because this is like what we've already seen on Cobble. Team struggles with B plateau. What do? You put 4 in A long and run onto A site and see if you can test the defense there.
Yeah, but they don't even know they're up against the double up yet. I mean, they could maybe guess that Stomp would have one just because he's so good with it, but that's part of the danger here. He's going to take down Chaka, and now they definitely know, oops, no matter which bomb site we go to, we're going to run into one of those orbs. And at a professional level, normally the way you would deal with that, as he also takes down Maka, would be to try and smoke out the AWPers. But at this level, do you even know the smokes to throw? Yeah. That's really difficult to deal with.
It's you're using your utility, your flashes, your smokes, your incendiaries, your bullets. Led's going to take down LNR. It's down to SkyArt and Slice, and they're just getting picked off one at a time. Not a single point of damage taken this round yet by Team Izak. Like they're looking healthy, looking hale, and they're even saving their grenades. And this is even better, right? If you save your incendiaries, you don't really need your incendiaries this round, not to kill 2 players. Save those. You're even saving more money. You're extending your bank further, extending your lead further at this point. Because in the next round, unless they can get a bomb plant here, it's going to be looking like a pretty weak buy coming up for SkyArt.
If it will be Team Izak who's going to make it to the grand final, which, I mean, at the moment, it is looking promising. Whatever team ends up playing them, they're going to have to find a way to deal with this double up setup. And they're going to have, the way they're going to have to do it probably is to try and deny them the money for it. You know, they're going to have to try and make sure that they can only get it like twice and a half or something, and then that's it. You know, you take it away as soon as they have it. You try and make sure their economy is not good enough to keep buying AWPs. I think that's just too much firepower on this side for it.
Yeah, 18 seconds. They're making the correct call at this point. Back off. Save the guns. You have no chance of getting onto a bomb site at this point. Slice is even going to save the AWP. That's a fantastic save. Well done there, Slice. Now you can hold on to that. You can even pass it over to your mate, who's going to have money for Kevlar. And just see what you guys can do. Invest 650 in this round. Pick up the AWP. And see if you can have some kind of hero performance. Slice can get the Tech 9, and then you go from there. Spread it out. Spread the love.
Man, I mean, with a comeback this early into the half for the Polish side, that really worries me. I thought them winning the pistol and then just continuing on, especially because they bought the double up. I thought, yeah, this is an expensive buy. It means if SkyArt can just win this round, then they'll be 5-0 pretty quick. But the fact that they've just won 2 in a row, oh, actually, look at the timing on the grenades there. Mark are going to take down Stomp. That's a good start, and that was the saved AWP.
Yep, and a force buy coming here from SkyArt. So because they managed to hold on to both these guns, it's Tech 9s as well as nades across the board here. With Slice on that AK. Saved from the last round, but Maka just doing work right now. 2 big kills for him with that AWP. Severely weakening the defense here for Izak. Le has rotated over to support his mate Izak on that B site, and we have a little bit of a delayed push coming through underpass, but it's going to be too late. Le, however, trades 1 for 1, but that's not going to be good enough unless Luli Guzman can come up with something big here. And he will. 2 big kills brings it back to a 2-on-2.
That's massive, and they couldn't really help out. There was a smoke blocking the rest of the team there for Team SkyArt, so Marker and Slice couldn't easily make it onto the plateau either. Now they're going to be running back, but Izak, is he going to be in a good enough position? They don't have any smoke here to block him, so he's just going to be there. But Maka legs him and then runs through the Tech 9. He's unstoppable in this round. It's a triple kill for him so far. And now Luli Guzman has to try and see if he can essentially quad kill his way out of this round and just save it for his team. And look at where the bomb is planted, and look at Maka. He's moving all the way back on that ramp.
This is an impossible situation. Bomb is planted for ramp as well. So when there's an op and play on ramp, you need to kill this guy on the site, make it clean. Absolutely no reason for Slice to be peeking right now. And he'll get the shot in the end, but yeah, risky play there from Slice. Once you figure out where the guy is, there's no reason to re-peek. Just force the bomb, force the clock, make him come to you. So, risky play, but still, they do manage to come off the back of a saved AWP here. So they do actually have it. The hero op, Anders, once again, it shows up to the party. It's never the guest that you want to see if you didn't invite it, right? If it's your house, it's the kind of guest who just goes romping around in the living room, breaks a TV, and it's a nightmare, right? But if you're a party crasher, best guy to have at the party. Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, you saw the result right there. It's amazing now. Slice will be taking out Luli Guzman, and the thing is, Team Izak, just even off those 2 rounds that they got, they can still buy fully in this round. So they have all the utility. If they get broken now, though, I think that's going to be the end of it. Then they'll have to eco again, and then Team Sky are back in the driver's seat.
Oh. Yeah, there was some hope there, brief hope for Izak. It was looking good. Back-to-back near perfect rounds, which means they have money. But now they're trying to force something. He's going to get caught. That's another kill going the way of SkyArt. 5 on 3. And they have yet to commit fully to a bomb site. Smoke goes down a block-off connector. Next, will catch Maka getting greedy there. And now a man advantage for SkyArt, who have used a lot of their utility. Now it comes down to aim, because they have a single flash and 2 smokes to work with to get out onto a site. 50 seconds left in the round as well.
Next has got to be careful here. Where are they going to take the bomb? It's still lingering in the B hallways. Slice not able to get the flick, but that's a signal to the CT side that orb has been picked up again. Eleanor so close. Stomp coming back into it. He actually realized he was almost getting zoned out, but now Slice jumping down, taking out Stomp, takes out Izak as well, and now next, last in line, 1 versus 4, still alive somehow. The knife comes out, he's stabbing him, and there's the no-scope coming in. Slice will be going down. 18 seconds here for the 1-on-3. The bomb, it will be planted up on that site, so next, might want to think about saving this orb again for a reverse hero round.
How much work does Slice have to do? I mean, he's trying to live up to his name, A, pretty good, but quad kill in the round from Slice, that's a huge performance from him. Opening everything up for his team, Team SkyArt. And well, now it's next backing off to save his gun, and Izak definitely looking a little flustered here. That money that they had worked on saving, going back-to-back big rounds from them, evaporated, gone. And this allows for Team SkyArt basically to do whatever they want. Do they go for another plateau rush? Do they start hitting that A site in a real way, apart from looking for duels with Stomp? You know, why don't you just take over A-Long aggressively? We haven't really seen that from them yet. Underpass. I mean, there are options here that we have yet to see. There's some depth. We'll see if there is some depth, rather, to the playbook here for the Frenchman.
7th round, and I mean, with SkyArt taking it that convincingly, I'm wondering if they are just going to be able to do the sort of the reverse train wreck here, because that 1 AWP, soon, especially because they have marker on the tech line, as soon as they figure out where it is, they should just go the other way. Just literally sacrifice 1 person and then run the other way. And actually, they're going to run right up to the A-bomb side. That seems to be the perfect choice right now.
AKs all the way. Yep, straight up. There's the rush. I love it. And now it's the round of eco coming in. There's the little bit of smoke just handed up there. Gifted. Izak not going to make the CZ75 work this time around. Maka will find the kill on him. And that's, I mean, I get hype when I see Izak with the CZ now at this point, because he's been looking good. He's just been, I mean, he seems to be one of those players with the CZ, with the pistol in these eco rounds, who's consistent at picking up multi-kills and just doing damage, at least picking up 1. So seeing him go down without getting anything that round, it is a bit surprising. Gonna go ahead and make up for it. Double shot from him. Could get a 3rd as well. He does actually get it, making it expensive for the Frenchman.
I mean, that's a lot to get out of a round like that. Quick triple kill for Le. He's shown himself to be pretty good even earlier when they were in the quarterfinals. He had some really good rounds, so yeah, a lot of these players are really stepping it up. He's also top fragging at the moment, but they will lose the AK there instead. Next, we'll be able to save the AWP, and we'll see how far it can go. This is one of those situations where I feel like they just, again, I think they just need like 5 rounds or something on this first half for the Polish side, and it'll be all right. Eagle shots even just spamming with it.
Yeah, that's just spray and pray right there. Quick as you can with the dig, and he finds the headshot. So the man is grinning. The man is definitely happy about that, Anders. But now we have to see, can he continue to carry through with that? Can he continue to hit headshots now that he has a Colt in his hands? He's going to need to do some work here. Maka, very quick takeover at A-Long, actually getting the nade down and just overwhelmed Stomp immediately.
He wasn't expecting that kind of madness, and really, why would he? That's an uncommon kind of play. And maybe that's the reason why it worked. You know, internally, you're coming out of the stairwell and you're thinking about, there's not going to be anyone here. Why would there be? Like,
Not that quick, at least.
Crazy person would have had to have run all the way without checking any corners. That's what he did.
Nice try from Next. You got to give it to him. He knew he needed to go big there. Needed to actually do the damage. Not going to be lucky either. Slice has come alive in this game. Between him and Maka in this round, they've just been the hero players here for the Frenchman. But I do believe there is going to be a pause coming in, whether it's tactical or technical. We'll find out in a minute, unless Izak can come up with something magical here. 1v3, not going to be easy. I like the flash, but not going to help him with players playing on plateau. It's a bit too far away. Chaka will find the kill. And now we go into a timeout. But is it tactical? Is it technical? What is going on? And it's a technical timeout being called here.
All right. Well, gives maybe a bit of breathing space for the Polish side to think about what's up, how they can adjust and get back in the game here. Because I'm wondering exactly what they can do. This is the problem. Like on most of the maps, we would be, or I know I always recommend this. They should try for some aggression, but it's cobblestone. So how do you go aggressive on CT side? It's just very difficult. Not many solutions to that problem.
It's something we've spoken about for a long time, isn't it? Right? Like
yeah.
Just very limited options. It's not like Mirage or Cash, Dust 2. Right, where you can have a lot of CT aggression, you can really get in their faces. There's plenty of options. Cobble has always felt very limited. You kind of just camp and try to take aim fights. That's it if you're CT, right? You're playing aggro underpass. Ooh, right? That's what you can do, really. Or you could go for what Nex was attempting there with the play on plateau. You know, trying to hold that angle aggressively with the AWP. But very limited, very difficult. But we'll see. I mean, there's still options here. It looks like they are on top of fixing the problem, so we'll get that sorted out pretty quickly here, guys, and get back into the game. Should be good.
Apparently, Chaka met his girlfriend in a matchmaking game in CSGO. That's what he says. That's romantic. And
this guy's living the dream, isn't he?
Yeah, it's got to be. Now, were they playing on the same team or on opposite teams?
Oh, wow. Imagine, that's the thing. He got owned so hard by the girl. He's just like, that's it. I'm in love.
I have to find
out who this chick is. A girl who can hit better headshots than me.
Maybe.
Rare breed, huh?
There's a story there. There's definitely a story there. All right. So he's essentially playing like Kiebu.
Yeah, Kiebu when he sprays.
Who does the same thing. Yeah. We'll see if we can catch that on camera at some point. Next, spraying away. 4 AKs, 1 AWP there on Team Sky. They're also ahead by 5 rounds. 7-2 is the scoreline moving into the 10th round. And the equipment on Izak's team, it's not exactly great, is it?
It's looking a little slim, a little bare. You're right. I mean, you've got pistols. This is still CSGO. You can still do some damage. Skyart getting caught in a bit of a Toasty's position here, but he's shown that he can keep his cool and tap when under pressure. Stays alive, hardly takes any damage at all, in fact. None. So, pretty fair exchange for him. Does 3 damage to 3 players in that.
Le patiently waiting on the other side. Good. Not that much for his Deagle efforts there. A bit of damage onto Eleanor on the other side, but down to a minute, and it feels like they are starting to hit controller drop. Stomp in a good position with the C-set 75 slice. Looking right at headshot range, but he's going to lose patience, Stomp, and ends up walking into certain death. Izak going down, and Le and Luli Guzman, I mean, maybe Guzman could do something in the back line here.
If they don't check. It's always the question, right? There's a wallbang shot, but that doesn't mean anything. They could just be attempting it. They will be thorough. Very well played here from Skyart, taking their time. You can't really do too much there. When you move out into the open on A site, there's so many angles to worry about, and so Eleanor is just going to get caught looking the wrong way. Kind of sucks for him, but there will be no saving of the gun for Le. He gets caught. So, that was a round of eco. Now, what does it look like here for Team Izak when it comes to the buy? That's what we're wondering.
They've been relying on that double AWP setup, and it worked for a couple of rounds, but then they got shut down by Mapa. He just out-AWP'd everybody in that one round. Then they tried it again, and they still didn't make it work. Now they've gone for the triple AWPs. I love it. This is a mathematically sound strategy. If 2 worked, then surely 3 will work even better.
You're right. You're right, Anders. And when you're right, you're right.
Like 50% more, I guess.
It's got to be it.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 times more, obviously, is the clear answer.
Yeah, well, 3 more than 1. You're right. This is why they only have 1 on Maka. Can he out-AWP 3 people?
Actually, scientifically impossible. I mean, how does one, like, imagine they all have the same weight. You put 3 on one side of the scale, 1 on the other. Obviously, the 3 are going to be heavier, right? So better, right? That's what we're going for here, right?
In weight. If you throw them at people, they will die quicker if you have 3 in all at once. Izak, he gets a kill, he gets a follow-up as well. That's so important. Takes down Slice and Chaka both, and Louis Guzman's to the third up there, taking down LNR. Maka has not even been put into play yet. He's shuffling about in the hallways while Skyart is down here, seeing if he can create a bit of space. Still a winnable round. If he can out-AWP Lei, who's over here, well, actually just kill Lei, and then maybe they can get the bomb down.
Always possible. There's a shot. There's the angle. Perfectly timed with the flash. What was that? Where did that come from? And now he's on the hunt, but it's not going to be good enough. Maka with the AWP and the Tech 9 just gets slapped. Speaking of slapping, there's a nice headshot from Skyart. Takes down Lily Guzman, but he's still alone in a 1v3, and it's definitely looking a bit grim because he's caught in the triangle, and as soon as he peeks out, he's actually not going to miss that shot. 2 AWPs saved, and even the possibility of picking up a third one. If Lei wants to grab that third one off of Maka's body, he can. So they can still stick to the strategy, to the dream, Anders. And they could even go further, because right now I'm thinking combination plays, right? You know, you get that AWP, but then you get that Scar 20 to back it up as well, right? 3 AWPs, 1 Scar 20. I think that's a healthy balance.
I would like that. I mean, it's on Cobblestone as well. We've seen it before. Auto sniper at the chicken coop. That can work.
Chicken coop.
Maka has already gone down, and now Izak is trapped in the corner trying to fight his way out. 10 bullets left, and he almost takes down Chaka with him. Not a bad return on investment there. He's going to take down LNR Stomp with a good flick that we're sort of used to seeing now. Chaka leading the charge with 8 health.
It's just so impressively clean when you watch Stomp play. I feel like he's got one of those styles that is very characteristic, or like you could just pick it out, right? If you were watching a bunch of players and you're like, okay, which one is Stomp? If you watch Stomp and a few of his flicks, I think you could probably be like, right, that guy's Stomp right there. He's like, there's something about it. His flicks, they're just very crisp.
Slice. Oh, that grenade actually lands right in his face. He was already having a hard time clutching the 1v2 now. It'll be even more difficult, but a great headshot coming in. Slice, he really is out of control here. He's getting shot in the back, goes for the spray, and Lei will take him down. But still, Slice with a triple kill. I actually looked for a moment like maybe he could have 1v2'd that one. In the end, it will be Izak's team coming out on top here, and that's very good news. The money must be low on the French side as well. They've had some trouble planting the last 2 rounds. I wonder how it's going to turn out for them. Let's see. Right, they will be able to just sort of put together a buy. It does involve a UMP, but still a bit questionable. If we're on the scoreboard, how many kills does Slice have? 15. Wow.
Yeah, he's really taken off. There you go. Continues, man. 16. Let's keep count, everybody. 16 kills.
Oh, he's got the close range mag 7. And we know Izak is a big fan of VP. Maybe he's been watching Snacks play.
There you go. You're right. I think you've got it on the money.
He's like, let me just channel Snacks for a bit. Even steals the AK and runs away, hides to the back here. So that's a good comeback from the Polish captain there.
He steals the AK, but I wonder if there was the option to go and save that AWP. Stomp's AWP, right? Because it was right there below danger. So maybe some miscommunication, doesn't know where Stomp died?
Yeah, I mean, he could also just be afraid that there would be like 3 more people waiting on the other side. Yeah. But you're right. It's an expensive rifle. I think he must know where it is once the round is done. Like, if they win this engagement over at B, maybe he's going to go and try and steal it. Next, sniped up, ready to pick someone off, and that's going to be Skyard going down first now. Oh, he actually tries for the shoulder peek. That's a good idea for Next, but it doesn't really work out. Ludi Guzman goes down. Still a 2-on-2 with Lei being dropped very low, and Izak's coming in from miles away. The bomb is going to be going down. Attempted shot there. He's really looking for it, Maka, and he's done it before. Eleanor will take down Lei, though. Now it's all on the Polish captain here, Izak. He's going to get one. He sprays long range. Maka getting dropped a bit low here against the AK-47, and the bomb has plenty of time on the left still, and there it is, the headshot coming through. Triple kill for Izak, and he's going to save his team. That's some true leadership, Semler.
Okay, then. Yeah, exactly right. That is sick. It's also very, very frustrating to watch. If you're obviously rooting for the French team there, how many shots missed with the AWP? Just agony. Maka, that's going to be haunting him. He's down to 27 HP, and he goes for the re-peek. Not really playing the bomb, not letting it get to the point where Izak has to get up onto the site, instead just constantly challenging, and that will come back to bite them. But it is still, I mean, look at how close it is between both of these teams. Izak still going for the Swag 7. There's a CZ on Stomp. And in the meantime, Skyart, they've just put together rifles and a handful of grenades and a straight rush onto the B site. Next, this time, however, will not be picking up the kill.
Oh, they're just wall banging him through, but they're not really connecting now, and he's going to get 2 kills. They were all so busy just peppering the chicken coop, but in the end, he's just not really going to be that affected by it. That's horrific.
I'm thinking they're getting quite a few rounds on CT side here, Anders. Like, this is actually starting to get pretty good for Team Izak.
I would like to submit an official request to the Valve development team here, since it is called the chicken coop anyway, and it does have like a little fence in there, like a little net.
Right.
Why can't there be chickens stuck in there so that when you wall bang through, they get popped, you know?
They blow up?
Yeah.
You're a monster.
No,
I hope you understand that.
I think it would be more, you know, submersive. Like, I would believe the game more if it was that case. Who has a chicken coop but no chickens? They're all over the map. The worst farmer of all time.
It's true though, like with Nuke. Oh man, what is this? That was awkward for Stomp. Walked right between the two of them, so gets caught in a crossfire, obviously. Zaku gonna get traded immediately by an LNR as well. Into a 3-on-3. Bomb is still outside of A. It looks like Skyart, for the first time in a while, want to head over towards this A site with the bomb.
Just as you say that, he's thinking about cheating you. Yeah, I mean, the really sad thing about Stomp being aggressive in that round is the fact that their Team Skyart have almost no equipment at all. So if they just played it like an all-round, it probably would have been way better. Now they've given up an AK.
Yeah, now they're actually kind of stressed here. 15th round, last round of this first half. All or nothing in a 3-on-3. And 2 players for Skyart have pistols. So let's see, Slice sets up the flash right off the edge, not going to be effective. Nobody there really for it to flash to begin with. Les playing this passive from Connector. But we're down to 30 seconds, so Skyart, they're going to have to make up their minds. And it looks like it's going to wind up on the B site. Curious to see exactly where Nex is, and he's pushed up on Plateau. A very aggro position from him. This could be wonderful.
Yeah, it's going to... Not easy for them to check this one, but they're coming so many people around the corner. He sprays one, Slice goes down, Next doing so much work. Probably would have been a third one if he hadn't run out of bullets. It's so much harder to kill people when you don't have those, and Skyart will go down to the flames of Le. Now will be a 7-8 scoreline for the first half here. I think that's mission accomplished for the Polish team.
I agree. I definitely agree. That's a bit too much.
Well, actually, if we have learned anything from George Bush, is that, you know, saying mission accomplished early is always a problem. You gotta be careful when you put the banners up on the aircraft carriers, but...
What we got to give to Nex there, though, is just his target acquisition, like his decision-making when it came to which target. Does he realize, wait, that guy has a nade in his hand? This guy's facing me. He changed his target to the guy who's facing him and then transferred back to the guy who had a nade in his hand at the beginning of the fight. Like, just perfect decision-making there as far as, like, which was the bigger threat, allowing him to get those 2 kills. So you got to give it to him, like, quick on-the-fly thinking there.
Yeah, I agree. It's a question I always have, even watching pro players, like how I think that talent can only be like half intuition and half practice and like you know, just experience. But either way, it's one of the hardest things about the game is figuring out, you know, who to kill first when you have multiple targets and doing it reliably. We do have a 16th round coming up and a B rush, so that's exciting. We all love those, and we all know them very well. Skyart in the back line, he's been caught. Slice has gone down. That's a big piece off the chessboard here for them. Skyart will win the fight against Stomp, though. That's big for the French captain, and now it's Izak. 1 versus 3. He's got a USP that he's stolen. Still got some bullets left, but he's down at 20 health, and I don't see this ending too well right now.
No,
Eleanor will take him down.
Eventually finds the kill, and that's was just a Hail Mary coming out, basically, from Team Izak. They just wanted to go for the full YOLO B-site rush, and a lot of that depends on just getting quick, clean kills. You know, you need to get that first kill and then snowball it from there, where you keep getting kills, you keep trading effectively, you keep maintaining that man advantage. That's how you win those types of rounds. And unfortunately, they weren't able to get that critical kill that opened everything up. Izak instead, they kind of just got choked out. So Skyart up to 9 rounds, winning that pistol. Nobody saw that, Maka. Instead, it's going to be a straight rush onto A. Look at this. Izak just not willing to respect Skyart whatsoever.
Storm taking a lot of damage, but so is Eleanor. They've lost Lily Guzman, though. And the backup is calming. A running headshot from Stomp, even on 13 health. Now they're going to try and boost right into the CT player that's up there. Grenade lands on Stomp, and now comes the P90 on Skyart. And that always works. Taps away with it even. And that will be the round here for Team Skyart. Molotov not going to stop the defuse.
No problems at all. 10 rounds, double digits. But a bomb plant for Izaku. So more P250s this round for Izak. But if they can get another bomb plant, back-to-back bomb plants would mean a lot of money to work with, especially when you have 2 capable oppers in Nex and Stomp. You want to get as much money as possible into their hands so that they, going into the first buy round, will have those sniper rifles. So, decent recovery. Now, can they actually make something happen in this round here? That's the big question. Stomp prioritizing Nex as well. Both of them look like they're trying to save that money for the op right now.
Marker attempting long range there with the UMP. They don't have any armor, so it can work. But I would say don't risk it. There's no point. They do have 2 deagles on the other team. Why take a fight and lose it? And no reason to give up anything here. This is their chance at a I won't say a comeback, because they were in the round lead, but a chance to maybe win this map and put us onto a 3rd one. I mean, if they're up 7-11, and if they win that 4th round where finally Team Izak can buy, that would be exciting. And Slice is doing a good job.
Ooh. There we go. The follow-up, maybe? No, Skyart's got 1 billion bullets, man. You do not want to get into a long, drawn-out spray fight with him. With that P90, 2 kills for the Heathen.
Yeah, I just want a mod where you can dual wield the P90 and just have 2 of them.
The thing is, man, it's like, are you going to be gangster about it, right? Because already, like, you got that lean angle for the MAC-10. You should have 2 of them as well. You should be able to dual wield the MAC-10 as well, right? Better yet, you need to have a car.
I think I was always told by people that shooting guns like that wouldn't make any sense. And when we actually went to a shooting range in America, I realized, yeah, it truly and really doesn't make any sense. Like, your chances of hitting anything with, like, a, you know, horizontal pose, you're not going to do anything with it.
This goes out the window. You were actually really good, if I remember correctly.
I still have the, like, a quarter in my pocket that I shot with the R8 at, like, 40 feet or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, the instructor said, that's not going to happen. You're not going to do that. But it did.
You refused to give up. You were obstinate.
We'll go back one day and do it again. Right now it's a big trade, 2 for 2, and a very low health on Slice here, which is not good news, and he's going to get found. Stomp, very good move, not allowing him to stay alive and waiting for the backup to get here. Maka and Eleanor, they don't have that much utility to try and get in and retake the site here, and there's still a Molotov on Stomp, so a lot of trouble overall. Stomp, he's even queuing up the Molotov. It's going to go in to drop, and I think right now, Team Sky, just fall back from this. It's too much time is wasted from that Molotov. Yeah,
there's no reason to go for this. You need to get a kill immediately within the next second. And I don't mean you dying, Eleanor. I mean you need to be dropping Stomp. You need to be dropping Luli, rather, or Nex. And it's not going to happen. And now the problem is you've taken so long with this that you have no way out. What?
Oh.
Wow, Nex would have been pissed.
Almost worked. Stomp really wants this. He's really aggressive with this one, but time is going to run out ultimately. And that means we are getting closer now to the comeback here for the Polish side. Again, they won the first map if you're just joining us, and then watch that. It was very one-sided. They pretty much crushed it on cash.
Yeah, 12-3 first half. for Team Izak. So it was a pretty crushing crushing victory. And if they get rolling here on T side, Cobble, I mean, no reason why you wouldn't think that Izak aren't capable of just closing out this map entirely, ending it 2-0 and going to the grand finals tomorrow. Absolutely possible.
Oh, look at the charge in though. Izak with a Tech 9 leading it, and then Nex and Stomp are going to follow up. No respect at all for that B push there, and now Maka going to try for it. Nice, he said, but he's down to 13 health, so I doubt he can defuse anything when they already know where he is. Oh, stealing the AK Sumler.
Clever boy.
Someone's got long fingers. Picking it up and running away and grinning all the way.
For some reason when you said that, I just had this picture of salad fingers, you know? All right? Salad hands or whatever it was. That's, yeah.
I don't know.
That's
lost.
The depths of YouTube.
I clearly need to use YouTube differently from how you do it.
All right, man.
I use YouTube to watch political commentary, and
that's bad enough. I mean, that's worse than salad fingers, to be frank.
Is it really though?
What you're inflicting to yourself? Yeah.
I'm not even.
Absolutely.
Problem is, the channels I watch are so political. I'm not even gonna say what they are because it will have people tweeting. So we'll just leave that. Round number 21, and Marco, wow, he had, I mean, 3 people lined up in that shot, and Stomp just took him out.
Bodied. And well, now what do? You're down a man in a key round here, Skyart. This is the difference between extending your lead or getting tied up. So if Skyart loses this round, they are most certainly going to be on pistols, and that is not where they want to be versus Izak, who are currently up 1-0 in this best of 3. And for terms of maps, so the rotation coming over towards the B site, looks like some noise being made over towards Drop and towards Plateau. That's definitely working because the rest of Izak, they're moving up, taking over long.
Chaka has got LNR with him over at A. They're sort of split out weirdly. The problem is if they lose anyone, either at A or B right now on the CT side, I'm not sure how they can get the rotation in like quick enough. It's just going to be a big problem. These 2 people over at A long should be able to cause enough of a distraction that, oh, actually everybody's rotating back now. They're really believing it. Once the smokes go down, I think they're going to fully eat it. Like, they were already showing that they were a bit nervous about the A bomb site. Now it's just Skyart who's here. And even he is falling back. This is very well done, right, from Team Izak. They're really playing this one to perfection almost.
Do they just not have any grenades here, like smokes to put down on the B site to protect themselves? Because that was definitely a risk. Skyart could have got a kill for free. Instead, it is going to work out for Team Izak, but there was a moment there where Skyart could have been the hero, I think. Chaka and Slice are going to back off and save their guns. I mean, it's just a tough scenario there for Skyart. You know, yeah, you saw some discipline where he didn't fully rotate off. He was still kind of hanging around. But when you see those smokes coming, you're right. It's that gut instinct, and that's what a lot, when you talk to in-game leaders, you know, when it comes to Cobble, a lot of it for the CT side comes down to instincts almost, where it's just like a gut feeling, like rotate now. This is what I think is going to happen, right? If you're the in-game leader, you're making that call. Still, leaving a player behind, however, is down to like fundamentals, right? You leave a player behind until you spot the bomb. You never fully leave a site until you know exactly where that bomb is.
I think what really fooled them there is the fact that even before the grenades were sort of raining into A, they had already started moving us. I think they already had like a bit of an inkling, like, oh, maybe something's happening, and they're like, no, okay, it's not. And then the smokes come, and they're like, no, okay, we had the right idea, we're gonna go back anyway. They sort of mentally tricked themselves, and that can just happen sometimes. Now, we have a taser on Skyart. I mean, this is what made me love him already in the quarterfinals. If you do it again, Samra, I'm just gonna be excited.
Could he be any more a hero for you? Right?
He uses the P90. He's got the taser. It's all good.
I mean, this man, out for your heart. And let's see.
Good at French kissing too, I heard. But they already got the grenade kill right off the bat, so that's already a very interesting start. He's got a close range. No! It's going to get cancelled, but I will say a nice spray transfer coming out of Guzman, so that's not bad now. LNR, 1 versus 3. It's looking like Izak are about to tie up the scoreline.
Yeah. LNR. CZ, man, it's so good. Still doing damage with it. And with that AK, you can find that headshot. Not going to get it. He had the chance, the opportunity. Izak just going to buy a little bit more time here with the flash, but he is willing to stick this LNR because they have the money to buy in the next round. So he really wants to see if he can get in here, pick up another kill, be the hero. So they need something huge right now to pull this out, to actually make it work, and it's not going to happen. Izaku is going to put him down, and it is going to be a successful tie situation here for Team Izak.
Yeah. That's got to be heartbreaking considering the pistol that they won on the French side. You know, I think that was they felt in that moment like, you know, we could really do this. Now they're tied up. Their economy is there now, but they're at the spot where every other round they're going to have to save an eco. A Polish team doing a lot better for the moment.
Boom. No.
Not quite sure if anyone's pushed through on the other side. Grenade is a good 15 seconds too early. They are grouping up out there somewhere, but the bomb over at B, it looks like another fairly elaborate round coming out of the T side.
They are going for the fake again. But they have 3 over towards A, so this almost makes you think that they want to wrap connector with the bomb, but that doesn't make any sense. You don't put 2 guys with the bomb over towards connector. That's way too risky. It's going to make its way back over towards A halls. And so it does look like eventually they want to go for that underpass push straight up, perhaps. Straight onto A, leave behind Lily to try and cause a diversion over here towards Plateau. It's about that time.
Yeah, and that, I mean, even if he just stays and drop, that's still a good play.
What?
Oh, well, and now, actually, they thought they checked this plateau already. They thought they were good for it. Now, instead, he gets a double kill.
Big mistake. That's frustrating. And well, now, yeah, that round, I mean, we're finally tied up 11-11, and Izaku, they're floundering a little bit here. They're stumbling at the finish line. Can they find the kills? Yes, they can. Izaku's going to open things up here on the B side, but Chaka's still alive by Big Box. And he's got the backup from SkyArt as well. Full 3 players, soon to be 4 players here for Team SkyArt. Maka, long range with the AWP. We'll find 1 pick, but Izaku's there to trade.
It's a 2-on-2. They've managed to bring it back somehow now. Izak going to go for the bomb plan, and they can't stop him. He's right there, and he's got Stomp to back him up. Wrapping around from the one side, though. Eleanor will get the kill, and he's going to be going down now. It's Stomp versus Maka. 2 of the really big hitters here on either team. He's sneaking through the smoke. This is so smart play from Stomp. He's not just got the aim, he's simply out-positioning Maka right now, who walks into the smoke. Come on, the timing is almost unrealistic now. He hasn't got a kit on the other side. Stomp is still in a great spot. You can see Marcus wondering, this can't be true. Is he a magician? He just disappeared right in front of me. No scope, not going to go through. And Marca, he's not got the time. Without the kit, he has to make a run for it. That was just very smart. I think he's looking for it on the ground, but it's not happening. Oh no, heartbreaking moment.
Unbelievable. That is heartbreak right there. You actually find the shot in the end, and you aren't able to clutch it for your team. Terrible situation there for the Frenchman. And somehow, being down 2 players, they come out ahead in the end, Izak, and they do extend their lead now. They're in the lead. They were tied up 11-11. Now it's 12 rounds on the board here for Izak. And a very tricky situation here for Team SkyArt because your backs are to the wall. You got nothing left after this. You're going to be on pistols, so you desperately need to win this round to stay in this fight. Nice wall bangs.
I mean, it looked like that was a sure win round. You know, they had everything going on. They even knew it was going to be a B hit. They had 4 people there, and it just still lost the round horribly. So, oh, the flick coming out from Stomp. That was perfect.
Unbelievable how quick this guy is. That is nuts. And well, what do you do now? You're down a man. You've lost one of your rifles as well. If it was Slice going down, okay, fair enough. But Slice has only got the Deeg. Still down to 3 nades total, and we've a minute left in this round. It's looking very good now for Izak. They have all the nades necessary for an execute onto the A site. They've got players moving up ramp already. The defense has fallen way far back towards the site itself. And so Chaka going to get smoked out, and that doesn't even matter because Lily Guzman is there to flank.
He's going to get smoked out and smoked.
Boom.
Everything going on there. SkyArt going to get caught in the back line. Are they realizing that Marca's also there? They're not in good positions right now, as you can tell. Lily Guzman coming in from the flank there, getting a triple kill, and Slice with a deagle. Not exactly great. Oh, and Stomp with a headshot. Look, I mean, I think we should point it out again. We don't know what he's like mentally, Stomp. So we can't tell if he would be like, is he a good team player? Is he willing to sacrifice himself for his team? All those things that make it really important. But sort of mechanically speaking, we can certainly tell that there's something going on here. I mean, he's definitely got some cool moves.
He does have some flashy plays.
This is a fun thing. This is actually why I thought even when we were emailed about this tournament in the beginning, I thought it could be interesting. Is partly because of this. There's a chance that a year from now we could be seeing Stomp on like an up-and-coming team. You know, if he keeps practicing, keeps playing, and even better if some of the Polish veterans are willing to maybe teach him some stuff. You know, bring him in. Spend the time every once in a while and let him practice with your team or something. That could be cool.
That is what you have to wonder a little bit. I think he's not the youngest player here at this tournament by far. I think he's up like 21, 22 years of age. So that might be a reason why, considering you have some pretty crazy players coming up who are at like 15, 16 years of age right now that we've seen.
Yeah, but if anything, the Polish scene has proven that you can play well into your like late 20s.
Yeah, that's true.
So I mean, I still think it's possible, right? It's not like, yeah, but there was a time when people said it almost as like a de facto thing. People just said, no. All esports players are, you know, their careers end at like 25 because then they get too slow, and like, you know, anyone who's younger will always have, you know, obviously now that I'm old, I have to sort of be against that by nature. But no, there are definitely some players out there proving that that's not exactly true. Guzman picking up the last one there, and I mean, this Polish the train just won't stop. It's going to continue.
Yeah, they've left the station. They're doing a very good imitation of the plow right now. There's nothing getting in the way of this plow, Anders. No baguettes or croissants.
Yeah, to be fair,
them out of it.
If you did try and block the path of like a plow with baguettes, I just don't think you'd be successful anyway. Like, it seems unreasonable.
But what if they were like
many
C4 loaded, you know, stuffed? You can stuff a baguette, right?
Yeah, maybe. Then maybe if you could put like dynamite in there, then maybe that could be something. It's a way out. Chaka and Maka, the team, but they're going to lose one. Skyard going down. What a shot from Maka. Tries for the no-scope again, but he's going to get taken out. Stomp again, his nemesis. There to drop him, and again, we're in a 2-on-2, and this one is very important for the French team. They could be knocked out of the tournament if they lose this and the next. And leg shot coming through from Nex. That's incredible. If he had got that, maybe that would have been it. Now Stomp is in a really weird position. They don't have the bomb planted, and he's in a 1v2, and if he doesn't solve this problem quick, then he's going to get wrapped around as well. Slice coming in from the other side. Stomp realizing that, and he's going to get the kill. Still got 7 health left. He's just looking for that one headshot, a single bullet there on LNR. He's going to try and use the Molotov to force him out, and goes for the shot on the other side. He's slowly whittling him down. This is such a drawn-out 1v1. LNR ready and waiting with the AWP, and there's the shot coming out, saving the French team.
Let's watch Stomp. No change of an expression. Doesn't matter. Slice is still just as focused as well. But there's LNR, the man who just clutched it for the French team. And, well, you're keeping your hopes alive at this point, 14-12. It's not over yet, but that was a key victory. Again, they're just barely hanging in there by the skin of their teeth. Team SkyArt, they refuse to give up. But that doesn't matter when Izak still has the money for a buy. And so, 4 rifles, they have the AWP for Stomp. We've seen how vicious he can be with the sniper rifle.
If we bring in the scoreboard, how many rounds have they won in a row on Izak's team yet? That's the problem here. They won 7 rounds in a row. So even after this full buy, you know, there's still like 7,000 on one player. And now LNR has gone down. Team SkyArt, now is not the time to give in. They got to keep fighting and bring this to a 3rd map. Molotov goes out, and that blocks anyone from rotating up onto the bomb site. The bomb is quite far away here for the terrorist side, so Team SkyArt are going to be able to rotate in eventually. Look at him play here. SkyArt, the ninja, right at the edge. That's a great double kill. That's just a hero play coming out for him.
That's not done yet, though, because you do have Luli. And Luli is the man who's making it happen on the B site in the last round. Perfectly capable of this 1v3. There's the first one. Headshot, clean. And that should prompt the rotation from the second man over towards the B side, who's currently holding a connector. He's spotted out Slice as well, so Luli has the information. All he's looking for now is to pick up this bomb. 35 seconds left means he still has some time to work with, and he's got the bomb now. So now it's a question of just hitting that headshot when the time comes. Boom, there's one.
Wow, he's actually incredibly on point as well. I feel like we've been talking about Stomp pretty much all the time, but Guzman's been doing a very good job too. 1-on-1 versus Marco, who's certainly proven his worth already. Sneaking down, the angle could be very good for Marco right now. The timing is just everything at the moment. He's right on top of him, but I think he's realizing, oh no, Marco, is he possibly going to check this? He thinks he's somewhere on the bomb side. He's got no way of knowing. Now he's going to be walking out. He's not checking underneath him. This is going to be absolutely insane, the madness. And it's going to be the triple kill here. Lily Guzman to the rescue, and just a heartbreaking moment.
You're just holding your breath at that point. You're just holding your breath.
The thing is, if Marco peeks at any point when Guzman is getting into that position, it's done, because he's looking the wrong way for it. But because it happens once he gets into position, it's just so good. This is a great 1-on-3.
Dude, I'm impressed. Lily Guzman.
How many kills does he have right now? When we get back in the game, can we find that out? It is 15 to 12 right now, and he's up top with 25 kills. Yeah. Impressive.
This is wild. 1v3, sure, why not? Maka going for the heroics with the pre-fire. The flash was good, but he's not going to find the kill, Lily. Not interested in your dreams. He's here to shatter them. Picks up the kill and locks down the lead here for Izak. 15 to 12 to score. A 5v4 in this round. And stop. No scope wall bang on his slice. Get out.
Okay, then. Next, also helping out. Stomp, close range. Misses a shot. He's not going to miss the second one. Skyot will be taken out. Shaka in a 1-on-5 here. Team Izaku 1 kill away from making it to the grand finals here at the ROG Community Challenge. Join the Republic. It is just one person left here and there, running the bomb over to the A-bomb side, making it pretty much just impossible. There's a headshot. Lodi Guzman got to find his 27th kill in just one map. What a hero. And that's it. We've got our first grand finalist. Yeah,
impressive. And there was a chance there. It looked like there was a chance perhaps that the Frenchmen could put up more of a fight, especially going into their own home map. But a 16-3 scoreline on Cash, 16-12, the final score on Cobblestone. They just weren't going to mess around with Team Izak. They were here to do a job, and they certainly have done it.
And look, they're a gentleman as well, walking over to shake hands and everything. So it's a good tradition that's almost always kept in town.
Almost.
Almost always.
It's been a long time since we've had a debacle regarding handshakes, isn't it?
Yeah, and even the first time we had it, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
So oh yeah, what a good time. Ancient past now. I'm actually curious about multiple of these players here on the Polish side. I feel like Next showed us a lot. I feel like Guzman showed us a lot. More than just Stomp, but I think Stomp may have been sort of like the most flashy one. Like he's the one you spot the most obviously when he's playing. But I still think it's just very, very impressive that they've all been playing so well.
Yeah, no, it is the flash like that. I just wonder if Lily Guzman, he's familiar with like the dance style Tectonic, because he's got that haircut going, you know, the shaved sides, but down the back. I don't know. Just saying, go check it out on YouTube. All right, but he certainly got the headshots. The guy was a monster.
We should do like a video one day, like stuff that you watch on YouTube and stuff that I